My people, some characters for Kogi State don swear say dem no go let Senator Natasha drink water drop cup. Dem no really know say na themselves dey do. Dem no know say na dem dey do. But anyhow we all know say some people for Kogi State don dey come out dey talk say dem no want make Natasha represent dem again. They no want make Natasha be their senator again, citing loss of confidence in Senator Natasha'S due to the allegations of gross misconduct, abuse of office, evasion of due process, and a pattern of deceitful behavior, just because say Senator Natasha'S talk something against Godswill Akpabio. And that thing wey she talk, she's been punished for, what she said against Akpabio, for rejecting Akpabio's sexual advances, and for also alleging sexual harassment against Godswill Akpabio, the Senate president, for which she was suspended for 6 months.
Confidence in her because of her gross misconduct in the Senate that led us to a 6-month suspension where Kogi Central will not be represented at the National Assembly, the Senate arm. So we have come to recall her back so that we can have a representative in the Senate, because as a people, we cannot afford not to have a representative in the Senate arm for another 1 year. So we are here to tell Inec to please follow the constitutional process for our recall so that our recall process can begin. That's why we're here.
Okay. So have you submitted or?
We submitted our petition. It's been received. All other documents have been received. This is the acknowledgement copy of the petition.
Is it the entire constituency or just a group of people? Mm-hmm. Under which platform are you representing?
Okay, it is a concerned Kogi youth and women. Okay. Yes.
And who is bankrolling this?
Talking about bankroll is a personal business. Or it's a personal thing. We are members of our constituents.
Now, in Nigeria, the process for recalling an elected legislator is a constitutional mechanism that allows the people to withdraw their representative from office before the end of their term. And this process is outlined in section 69 and 110 of the 1999 Constitution as amendments, and further detailed in the Independent National Electoral Commission's Inec's regulation. And to initiate this recall, more than 50% of the registered voters in the affected legislator's constituency must sign a petition expressing their loss of confidence in the member, and this petition will be submitted to the Inec chairman. Voters can obtain the total number of registered voters in their constituency by requesting a certified true copy from Inec state office, and upon receiving the petition, Inec will now have to cross-check it to confirm if it has been signed by more than half of the total registered voters in that constituency to ensure it aligns with the legal requirements. But what we saw in Kogi State was not what was actually written in the constitution, which made Inec to reject their petition. Yes, Inec rejected the petition seeking to recall Senator Natasha'S. They faulted that petition submitted to them by Kogi people. According to Inec, they said the manner which they did it was not appropriate. That was what they said. Inec also cited some few things that made them not to accept that petition. They faulted the recall process and they dismissed it for now. Because it fell short of some legal requirements. But what we saw in Kogi State was actually, I don't really know what charade they were really pulling up. Some people came, according to them, they came for empowerment. But unknowingly to them, they were actually signing a recall petition against Natasha'S. Unknowingly to most of them. until some of them later realized that they were being deceived and they had to pull out of the exercise. They had to pull out of the exercise. And Inec had already said that they would take necessary steps in line with the laid out provisions if the petitioners complete the process in the appropriate manner. So the manner which they got that petition, that recall petition, was not appropriate. They actually deceived people. And according to several sources, in Natasha'S, the election that, brought Natasha'S as a senator representing Kogi Central, they had about a total of 100,000 voters, 100,000 registered voters. But the people that signed this petition were over 250,000. How come? How come Natasha recall's petition had over 250,000 persons signing this petition, but the people that voted her were over 100,000? So the 150,000 persons, where did they come from? No wonder Inec faulted, the recall process, and they assured the public that they would follow the legal framework for the recall process. And this is just it, my country people. This is to show how corruption has really eaten deep in our society. And a particular lady was just shouting, Senator Natasha did this, we want to recall her back, her character was this, her character was that. We all know it's all a planned work. It is all a planned work. And some of them coming out to do these things, they were actually paid. They were promised one thing or the other just to bring someone down. But what they don't know is, Senator Natasha'S is already made for life. She is already made for life. Her husband is a billionaire. She also has, money of her own. And these people that are coming out to do this thing against their daughter will forever remain hungry. Yes, they will forever remain hungry because they are being used. They are being used by some big wigs to make sure they frustrate Senator Natasha'S. They will forever remain hungry. They will forever remain in that state that they are. That is just the truth. No matter what they do. Imagine Kogi, some people coming out to say Senator Natasha is not representing them well. Meanwhile, these day awards that rewarded senators, Senator Natasha'S was among the senators that was rewarded by this day, as the most efficient or effective senator. She was actually recognized by news channel that she's really doing well for her people. So where is all this talk coming from? So my country people, make una come shook mouth for this matter. I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.